Good morning. Just playing with the light of the sun and the camera. Catch all sorts of cool stuff. What's really cool is, I don't know if you'll see it, hold on. Don't get to stay at my garden. Right. So I put the lilac fire source in my bubble today, and this is the colour of it. Anyway, good morning. Tubtime. 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 It's time to get in the tub. Do this way this morning. Okay. So nice to see the sun. How are you all this fine, beautiful, I don't know, I think it's a Wednesday, 18th maybe of August. I'm only starting on the days and dates because my son's back at school. Anyway, so yesterday I did a little live about Afghanistan and how it is a spiritual third eye. And from that I've had emails and questions about activating the third eye and turning the third eye on, and so let's do a Tubtime about third eye. Even though I spoke about this before, let's do it again. So this is only my experience. Other people may have different experiences. I'm just here sharing my journey to try and help others. Okay, so take what resonates, leave the rest, as always. Now, when it comes to the third eye, the first thing I'm going to say is everybody wants to activate the third eye, okay? But nobody wants to do the work on the lower chakras. So what I'm going to say first of all is you really want to be clearing out your lower chakras before you even think about activating your third eye, because you need to be able to be grounded and you need to be able to be heart-centered when your third eye opens, because it's important to have discernment and take control of your energy field. And so the first thing I'm going to say is work on your base chakra, work on your sacral chakra, and work on your solar plexus chakra. And what I was thinking actually was, there was a little bit of a workshop I wrote a while ago that focuses on these chakras and how to heal them. So I'll maybe get some time at some point to rejig that and put that out there so that it can help people. Anyway, so the third eye chakra. Okay. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to decalcify it, because what happens is, and you don't have to believe me, you can research this yourself, but through fluoride in the water, in your toothpaste, in medication, and through aluminium in the air and in your deodorant, these chemicals place a calcification around the pineal gland. And this calcification becomes like bone matter, okay? So you're not going to be able to fully see through your third eye if it's covered up with bone or calcification. So you really need to do a really strict cleanse and detox program to clear that first. How do you do that, Joanne? Well, what I did was, so first of all, I removed all fluoride from my home, okay? toothpaste, mouthwash. We don't do medication anymore. I'm not saying to stop medication. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving you that advice. I'm just telling you what I did, okay? I had to be free of all that. Now, how do you take things out of the air? You can't, but you can watch the water you drink, okay? In Scotland, we have beautiful water, and people tell me there isn't fluoride added to it. I would disagree. But there are countries around the world who have heavy fluorinated water. So watch the water that you drink, okay? So you're also going to want a toothpaste without fluoride in it. There's loads available out there. And deodorant, if you wear deodorant, you're going to want to get a natural deodorant, or a deodorant that does not contain aluminium. Okay, that's stage 1. Stage 2 is finding vitamins and minerals that are going to help with the decalcification process. Now, I've said this before, but it's blue ice skate liver oil. Okay, that's what I took. Turmeric. Tamarind is another. What else? Turmeric, tamarind. I think it was black pepper and turmeric I started with. I still take turmeric for my third eye. So I these are the things that I took. And I still take some of them to this day, actually. Now, mine was a process of about a year, maybe slightly longer. It's going to be different for everyone, depending on, how calcified, how old you are, what you've put into your body, etc. Mine was about a year. I was 38. Maybe when I started decalcifying my third eye, so I'd had 38 years of poison and calcification. And during the process I would get horrific pains, like what people would call migraines, okay? Migraines are very third eye related, okay? So like migraines where I couldn't do anything. I would just have to lie down. And at one point I actually did a crystal, and I was like, amethysts are very good to put in your third eye as well, okay? You can program an amethyst or a sodalite or a lapis lazuli. These are very good crystals to work with the third eye. So I would have one in here while I had this pain. I'd program it to help with the decalcification process. And but at one point I was like, hit myself in the head. I was just, because it just felt like it would crack open. And then I have like these bumps in my scalp that sometimes I pick, and I think they're spots, but they're not. They're like little calcification pockets, particularly around just behind my ear. Picker should pick them because they're not spots, they're actual bone matter in there, because this calcification has to go somewhere, okay? And it won't all just break down through your blood. It depends how calcified your third eye is, okay? So that is your first stage. And listen, it's a commitment, all right? And consistency is always key, like cold water, like anything that you do, meditation. It's about being consistent with it and sticking to it. Because when you show the universe that you are committed to doing something, the universe really does repay you back. So, it could be a whole workshop in itself, like the third eye stuff, but that's certainly where I would start, okay? Lower chakra work. You could do your lower chakra work while you are doing the physical decalcification of the third eye. And then once the third eye is decalcified, how do you know it's decalcified? You're going to have a lot of pain in your head, and then while you're taking these supplements, you won't have that pain anymore. That's kind of what happened to me. I still get third eye stuff to this day when these energies come in. And and there's stages to the third eye opening. It's not just as simple as sorry, I'm distracted by a cloud. Looks like it's like a footballer kicking a ball. It's quite funny. It's easily distracted. So it's not like you're just gonna, set the intention for your third eye to open and turn on, and that's it. There are also stages to it. Stages to the third eye process. But what you're gonna first want to concentrate on is the decalcification of your third eye. Okay, that's the most important part of the process, the physicality of the clearing of the calcification. And I will do a stage 2 video at some point soon. This morning, I think in fact, no, let's just wait and see. I'm not going to tell you. Find out later. Beautiful day here. Sun is shining. I did put some light codes up this morning. Beautiful. Some clouds, but nice blue sky. It's a beautiful day. I hope that helps answer some of your questions. It's a very big subject, the third eye, and how to get it to work. But it is work, okay? They can't, they're not your team and your med team and your dimensional selves and all the spiritual veils, creator, whatever it is for you. Can you imagine if your third eye you just said, I turned my third eye on and it just turned on, and you could see through all the veils and all the deception, and that's how a lot of people can go like crazy, because you need to be ready for what you see. So you'll start to be given pieces of the jigsaw puzzle, so that when you are ready to see, you don't freak out. On that note, I'm going to go and get ready for the day. Have the most beautiful, blessed day. Stay awesome. And if you've got sun, get out, charge yourself up, and be happy. Lots of love.